Good morning, friends. This early morning session is dedicated to all language lovers. Well, today we are going to elaborate and discuss about yoga and its importance in making us a well being. Now, the term a well being is broadly defined as mental, social, emotional, and spiritual being. If we are physically fit, physically healthy, and if we are emotionally weak or traumatic, we are not being called a total well being. Now, what is happening in the modern age? People always believe that getting a slim and fit body or physical fitness is a key to success in life, but they are often mistaken. Even when we are physically fit, and if we are not emotionally strong and spiritually strong, our performance in our day to day life will not be as much as we expect. Secondly, we will never enjoy peace and prosperity of life because one needs to have tranquility of mind, soothingness of mind, peace of mind, and a connection to nature. See, modern life is just a rat race. We have been running after materialistic pursuit, and we hardly have time to look into our emotional and spiritual, resources. So in absence of emotional and spiritual strength, we often get carried away in different direction or in misleading direction. So even when we have possessed a lot of wealth and a lot of pleasure, we are not having peace at all. And that is the reason why when we talk about a well-being, it means essentially a mental, a physical, emotional, and spiritual being. So how can we really have the mental, spiritual, emotional, health? See, yoga is supposed to be 5,000, around 5,000 years old mental, physical, and spiritual exercise practice in India. Around 5,000 years and before also, we can say yoga has been practiced in India as an emotional, as a mental, as a physical, and a spiritual practice. It originated in ancient time when people used to meditate to transform their body and mind. Launching and celebrating 21st June as the International Yoga Day, our Honorable Prime Minister introduced and took initiative in the United Nations General Assembly. From then onwards, 21st June was celebrated as International Yoga Day, and it was celebrated worldwide by people all over the countries. So yoga is essentially a spiritual discipline. You can ask how it integrates body, mind, and soul, all the three. See, there is no exercise whatsoever you call it, physical or any other exercise, which can integrate body, mind, and soul. This is that is why it is gaining day by day greater significance in our life. You just talk about not only the spread of messages from Swami Ramdev and some and the meditation gurus, but also because it has become a way of life. People have adopted it as a way of life because it is not only helping them integrating their soul, comprehensively bringing body, mind, and soul together and making us more effective in performing our day to day work. In everyday life, discipline of mind, soul, and body, all the three is essential. If your mind is not connected with your body, and if your body is not connected with your mind, and if these two are not connected with the soul, you cannot perform it fully 100%. That is the reason why in most of the organization now, yoga has become 10 to 20 minutes. Yoga has become an essential part of warming up exercise in the very first phase of the working hour. 5 to 10 minutes yoga is being given as a training in institutions just to enhance the efficiency of the employees. It is Yoga is an art and science of healthy living. It is just an art of healthy living. It is a practice of controlled body movement and control of breathing. Once you have a control of breathing, once you have a control of body movement, your body and mind will be together. It is not just a physical exercise, but also way to get control over mental, emotional, and spiritual thoughts. Through yoga, you can get control over mental, emotional, and spiritual thoughts. And that is why it is often asked that while you are performing yoga, you are in the state of meditation. You are completely at peace, and you can understand the importance of being at peace. It is a discipline which improves, sense of power while providing a chance to live healthy life without physical and mental problem. You see now why what is happening nowadays. Our food habits are polluted. We are not eating natural food. We are always dependent on fast food, or even our way of living is a sedentary way of living. In absence of yoga and physical exercise, we are leading a sedentary life, and that sedentary life has made us obese. We are suffering from hypertension and many other health complications. But yoga can help, get rid of all these problems. It can be practiced at any age, be it a teenage, be it a young age, be it an adult age, irrespective of religion, irrespective of health complication. Even when you are not fully healthy physically, in irrespective of any health circumstances, you can practice yoga. Yoga can be practiced at any stage of life, irrespective of any religion or any health circumstances. You can practice it even at an old age. It needs only safe, slow, and controlled movement of the body through the asanas and body, mind, and soul. It integrates both body, mind, and soul. It enhances the functioning of the total body organs by providing good health. It fulfills our physical needs. Through knowledge, it fulfills our psychological needs. And through inner peace, it fulfills the spiritual needs. And thus, we can say that yoga can bring out a harmony in all of our organs and integrates it to work effectively in our day-to-day life. Regular practice of the yoga in the morning provides outer and inner relief uh, by just getting away from the countless ailments at the physical and mental level. The postures of asanas creates the feeling of well-being. It sharpens the human faculty, improves intelligence, and helps in achieving high level of concentration. Yoga is practical. It is a practical philosophy which is developed self-discipline and self-awareness. The most important thing that yoga really brings out, that it comprehensively integrates our body and mind, and thereby it provides complete, practical philosophy and develops self-discipline and self-awareness. These are the two key factors: self-discipline and self-awareness. Unless and until we are self-disciplined, we cannot make other of our colleagues disciplined. So self-discipline can lead to community discipline, and it can further lead to discipline of the nation. If you really want to discipline a group or a community, you have to get yourself first disciplined, and then only you can expect others to be disciplined. Self-awareness. What are the wrong methods of living? In the modern way, we are always governed by the fast pace of life. We don't even relax for an hour. We don't even meditate for an hour. As a result, what happened? Our life become a havoc. It is just a chaotic life. We are always disturbed by one thing or the other. We are always loss of peace, and because of that, we hardly concentrate on our work. That is why the practice of yoga has become indispensable in everybody's life. And that is why I said that you can practice yoga at any stage of your life. It is not that only children are very good at performing yoga and meditation and asanas. Yoga can be practiced by anybody, irrespective of religion, irrespective of health complication, irrespective of any other, discretion. We cannot really count the benefits of yoga. It is just a miracle. It creates a miracle on our body, mind, and soul. So it not only, enhances our mental capability, but it also enhances our spiritual capability, and therefore we understand our potential, and we always induce our body and mind with confidence, and that further leads to 100% performance in any area. Particularly the children who are overstressed in class 9, 10 and 11 and 12. The children are overstressed with the burden of syllabus, and sometimes they are fed up with their studies. But if they perform half an hour of yoga, meditation, they can get refreshed of their energy, they will be boosted with the positivity, and they will further work more efficiently. That is why in schools also yoga has been made as an integral part of education. It has to be included in the physical and mental education, because a person cannot be completely healthy unless he is physically fit, mentally alert, emotionally alert, and spiritually sound. Spiritually sound means he must have the sense of his connection with nature, his connection with God. He must understand that he is all because of the Almighty, who has really given him this life to enjoy, to have the connection with, his well-being, to have sympathy with the, people who are downtrodden, to have sympathy with the, other living beings, to live in coordination with nature, to live in existence with nature. And that is why I said that yoga is a complete and an integrated way of leading a healthy, wealthy, and peaceful life. And that is the reason why it is getting popular day by day. It not only controls our emotions, feelings, it also controls the negative thoughts and brings out a positivity in our mind. And it improves our mental clarity, enhances the understanding, and connects us to the nature. And that is why we can say that it is a miracle. It is just not a practice of any exercise, it is just a miracle, and it is a combined effect of soothing body, mind, and soul. And that's what I wanted to say. Thank you. Have a nice day ahead.